called When to Watch Emails. And all you do is sign into your HSN account, and then you're going to update your communication preferences by selecting your favorite brands. There's over 350 brands to choose from. Then when they're on, we'll let you know. You'll get the first, alert, so you can always tune in and see the ones that you love and be aware of when they're going on great sales. Like today, we have improvements at 25% off. And I know people love improvements here because they are exactly what they sound like, but they're almost all perfect 5-star reviews on these collapsing step stools. And they're 25% off right now. Remember, you're not just getting one, you are getting two. So people are absolutely loving them because they really are revolutionizing what a step stool is. You're talking about 330 pounds each of support. Being able to support 330 pounds each on something that barely weighs 2 pounds is astonishing. You have that easy collapsibility that I'm just gonna show you because I'm using 2 hands. The easy collapsibility where it folds down flat and then opens up to being one of the sturdiest step stools you've ever had. None of that metal that can be pinching or getting into your fingers. We have smart treading on the top for grip and even a rubber treading on the bottom for non-slip. Everything you want has been thought of. All you have to do is think of which 2 colors you love, because either way you're getting the 9-inch with these wonderful new patterns on them, and you're also getting the 12-inch, or 13, excuse me, and the 13 inches all have, it's kind of like a polka dot, but with hexagon, just a very fun, neutral little print that each of the 13s will have in the same color. So this is our mauve, which is on my side. It looks like, yes, here we go. Here's the mauve that you can choose with that beautiful purple floral. This is our leopard. That one's great. Here's the cornflower blue. After the leopard, lovely. And remember, 330 on each of them. I just can't believe that, Deb. I'm talking to her like she's on there. It's gorgeous. This is called our terrazzo. It has that wonderful, almost like the terrazzo tile that you see in those upscale kitchens. And lastly, this is our multi-leaf, my personal favorite. We have Deborah Byers here with us. She is the expert on homes, innovations, renovations, all the solutions that we need to our everyday problems. And what a deal we have on these at this 25% off, honestly.
It's absolutely amazing. We all want to just have something a little bit more to reach for everything around the house. Now, you're tall. How tall are you? About
5'9".
Okay.
I wear heels all day, so I'm 6 feet.
Okay, I'm little. I'm little. So I'm 5'6", maybe 5'7", but not anymore. But what I need is that little extra lift. So what we've got from improvements is that little extra lift with the 9-inch and the 13-inch stools. You're getting 2 of them today. And everything that Natasha was saying is absolutely true. Safety first. We're giving you the non-skid feet so they can't slide. We're giving on top of that gorgeous pattern, whichever one you choose, you've got a non-skid surface. By the way, on the 9-inch, you've got about 12 inches by 10 inches of surface. And then on the 13-inch, you've got 14 inches by 12 inches of surface on this beautiful hexagonal design that is also non-skid. So it doesn't matter what size shoe you have, doesn't matter what you weigh, as long as you weigh less than 330 pounds, you've got a stool that's going to give you that extra height. Oh, excuse me, and to give you the opportunity to have a place to sit. Do you mind if I join you?
No, please, absolutely. And I'll tell you, we are constantly looking. I have a toddler in the home, and we are constantly looking for 2 things: more places to sit, to be near her, but also ways for her to be able to reach things. The sinks, the countertops, and a lot of those, stools and steps, first of all, they're expensive as all get out, but they don't have all of these safety features of the non-slip rubber soles or the treading on the top, and they definitely don't all fold up to be a barely 2-pound little, just slide it next to the fridge, slide it next to the washing machine. They disappear from use. Love.
Absolutely, because they fold up to about 2 inches and they weigh only a couple of pounds, so they're going to be grab and go convenience. If you've got little ones, you now have a stool to sit on if you're bathing them in the bathtub. If you've got a dog, you now have something that you can sit down comfortably. If it gets wet, that's not a problem because they're made of a heavy-duty, durable plastic, so it doesn't matter. You can use them to wash the top of your car. You can sit down and use them to wash your rims.
Yes.
You can slide them in and keep them in your car. And I love what you said, the regular step stools that are metal, that can rust, that can pinch your fingers. Well, these don't pinch. because they're all designed to absolutely be ease of use. So if you do have children, or maybe you have dexterity issues, there's nothing that you're going to pinch your fingers on, and there's nothing that's going to require a little extra effort. All you need to do is open them up, and now you have height of 9 inches or 13 inches that can support 330 pounds. Now, one interesting thing to note, and I'm just gonna stand up because I want you to see. Now, maybe you're standing there and you go, you know, I do need a little extra to get on top of my cabinet or in my laundry room, or I have some stuff that I need to dust and I don't do it as often as I like. So the 13 inch is great, but it's a little high for me to step up on. So there's a trick to this. So what we've done is we gave you the 13 inch, perfect. Now you're also getting the 9 inch. So what you can do is create a little step. So from a comfort standpoint, step on the 9 inch first, get yourself situated, and then step on the 13 inch, and you've created a safe way to get up to take care of whatever you need to do. Don't get on the chair. Don't get on the counters like some of our hosts have been saying, climbing on the counter just to reach something. Don't get that little step stool out that's gonna pinch your fingers. Utilize something that's easy, safe, and right there at the ready every time you need to get it. So it's really fabulous.
Turn around here. Oh, look, she's got it. Fantastic. Yes, absolutely. I feel like having the ability, by the way, I don't use all of my storage in my kitchen because I can't reach it. I can't reach half my towels because they're too high in my bathroom. I actually just realized not only is this gonna be helpful for me with grabbing things that I can't reach, I am keeping one in the car for every beach trip from here until eternity.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, to have to not sit on the sand directly on the ground, to have something that flat goes right in the side of that little, whether it's a, you know, a park trip, if it's a sports game, if it's a beach trip, and you just don't like carrying that big clunky chair. This is a seat as much as it is a stool. And to carry it with that much ease is just so much function and versatility all in one great product. I just want to remind you, you can just choose which color you love the most, and either way you're going to get the 13-inch pair along with it. So for me, I think that the terrazzo is beautiful. It's very high end, but it's the leaf, it's the multi-leaf. This is just so beautiful. It really is art.
Well, you can't, that's the other thing that we did that we wanted you to know. You've got stools that are going to be designer friendly for anywhere that you want to put them. Now, if you look at the reviews on hsn.com, so many of our fellow shoppers have given these, made these a customer pick. One woman said, I bought a pair for every room in the house. I am height challenged, and I can tuck each one of these away, so I can do it in my closet, I can do it in the kitchen, I can do it in the bathroom. If you've got little ones, the little kids, we're hearing from a lot of the hosts with children that the kids are all using them to brush their teeth. They can stand on them and brush their teeth, and then they can fold them up. Now, what's important about that is that we're talking about people with children, and children, you want to look after them and make sure they're safe and secure. They confidently can put them on these stools, because though they can hold 330 pounds, the most important thing is if you're letting a child stand on it, you want to make sure it's secure. You want to make sure the surface is going to be non-slip. You want to make sure there's nothing that's going to pinch their fingers. You want to make sure that they're going to be able to get up and on it easily. So this is what we've done at Improvements, is given you something that covers all those bases, whether you are a senior citizen and you want to just be careful and secure, or you're a kid and you just want to get up and brush your teeth and feel empowered to do it by yourself like a big kid. We've got you covered with the set of 2 stools.
And I agree with you, not just with the, I mean, all the different ways, all the different checklists of how this is to me more durable and more secure. You have the treading on the top, you have the non-slip on the bottom, you have the easy ability to fold it and then to unfold it. But you know what else? It's actually the area of how much area your foot is actually on. And I know with our camera angles, you can't always tell, but you're looking at about a 9 inches by, I believe, a 10 or 11 inches. So let me see, because the width is 10, yes. So you have I mean, it's substantial. On your screen, it may look small because sometimes things look smaller in a studio, but I have very, very large hands, and you'll see here, I mean, this is not just a tiny little step. It's not a ladder where only a third of your foot is being able to balance on something, or half of your foot is balancing. And I'm telling you, I can reach 12 notes on a piano, so I have long fingers, okay? This is a very wide base where your feet are going to be fully placed on it and fully secure, nothing hanging off the side or front. front. And that's a whole other level of security you don't find with all stools or
You're
ladders.
100% right. It's an excellent point because we wanted to make sure that you were going to feel comfortable. So we gave you something that's adorable. Let's face it, they're cute. All of them are adorable. The colors are great. We've sold out on about 5 of the different patterns, but all the ones that we have left are absolute stunners. So whatever your particular decor is or whatever your particular taste is, we've got you covered. Particularly for the leopard ladies, we know we brought in extra leopard because we know you love it. But what we've done is given you something that is safety first, and that is really important. Safety first. Your size of your foot, we got you covered. The fact that they're non-skip on the top and the bottom, we've got you covered. We gave you beautiful patterns that are hiding the security of that non-skid surface. We made them durable plastic, so if they get wet, no worries, just dry them off. We made them foldable in an instant with nothing to pinch your fingers, so they're super easy to store, and they only weigh about 2 pounds each, but they'll hold 330 pounds. These are going to be your BFF for anything that you just need to get a little bit of extra height to with the 13 and the 9-inch set.
Even if you are using it, you know, I have a family that comes in all shapes and sizes, and I have several beautiful plus-size people in my family that just want a stool that can fit them if they sit on the stool.
Exactly.
That's sturdy. I mean, this is a really, really well-designed product that you're going to feel confident when you're using, whether it's standing or sitting, and I commend them for that. What I love as well is if you use this on Flex, you're getting them home for, I think, like $3.25 each. So that is a bargain.
That's crazy.
I would definitely utilize Flex. Any credit card will do, and you get really $3.25 each. That's fantastic. Speaking of